What are we doing today?
We're about to go harvest some honey.
Yep.
Welcome to Triple H Outdoors. I'm Hunter. This is my fiance Leah. We're fixing to go harvest some honey. We got some bees and we're just doing that today. So y'all
Let's get to it.
Y'all stay tuned and enjoy.
This is gonna be your smoker.
So what do the smokers do?
Smokers pretty much you fill it with like natural, like either pine cones or leaves, or you can use these. I get these from the store. To pretty much just create more smoke. They calm the bees down. They make them think that pretty much like there's a fire, like something, so it kind of keeps them contained, and they eat honey and kind of keeps them calmed down.
Okay.
We'll do that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay.
Because bees are just crazy.
And then what is this called? This is basically where they live.
This is going to be a new colony, and I'm going to split a hive. The bottom, it's got mesh on the bottom, so it's breathable. And then you have a slate where they can enter and exit. This bottom is your body hive, and then this is a super. In between, you'll have a queen separator where the queen can't get out of the body hive. So here they'll lay eggs. She'll lay eggs and do all that, and then here there'll only be honey.
Yep. And then you'll have to separate the queen, so you'll have to put the queen that's in that other, in the hive, in this.
I'll probably I'm gonna leave the queen in the big hive that we have that we want to separate, and then put a new colony in here.
Sure.
They'll create a queen.
Sure. And a lot of people, so we've done our research, we read up on it. A lot of people think that local honey clears local allergies, which is just completely false. I don't know, what is your take on it?
I don't know. I think that it does have its benefits. I think that, I don't know, I'm on both sides.
I don't know. Pretty sure it's a myth.
Put in the comments what you
Don't
think.
quote me on it. If you want to comment what you think, I'm pretty sure it's a myth. Local honey, it doesn't clear local allergies. It's just some people say, but I don't know.
I do think it's beneficial to like have honey more than people are. People don't really eat honey unless it's like with tea or stuff like that.
Well, honey's good for you.
Oh yeah. Alright, so, and then we have another hive back there. I'm going to put another super on top of that so they can have more room, because they seem very crowded. And then if you want, we'll take one of these hives. These tools.
Pry open the hive?
Yeah, because they use I don't really know what it's called, but it's almost like glue. And it's like they're wax and it's just tacky.
Kind of like honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right. All right, here we go. Hope we don't get stung today.
I gotta get the smoker started.
And that's all that is pine cones?
Yeah, I put pine cones, pine needles, and then those pretty much smoker starters.
Oh, I sure hope I don't get stung. She's allergic to bees, so this is a weird hobby to get into for her.
I enjoy it. We haven't been out there in a while though. I need your torch.
My torch has no gas in it. You need a better lighter. Well, as y'all can see, we got a storm rolling in, so we're gonna try to do this. It's not ideal to be doing this during weather like this, but you can see some of the bees. Huh? What? I need to help you with that.
So, if possible,
Where are we gonna put this?
I'm probably gonna do this later because I just want to grab the honey and then get back to the shop. before
Okay,
this
because
one.
we can always come back out here and
Yeah,
separate.
exactly.
Okay, so where do we put those that, don't we need to set them in something so the honey don't leak out, or does the honey leak out?
No, it won't leak out until I actually spray the wax.
Okay, so we need to set this off and put it to the side. Can you give us room on here?
Yeah.
Just set it right here.
My bad. There it is.
Smoke coming out of that?
Okay.
Is there smoke coming out of it?
That's that one.
Oh, yep. Looks like it's working. The bees consents, I think.
How
Hope I
long
don't
have
get
we had
stung.
these? 3 years? 2 years now?
Yeah.
Almost 3.
You think the smoke helps?
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and take this brick off?
Yes.
Another thing is, isn't there something that hurts the bee? Isn't it like some kind of beetle?
Yes. There's beetles that actually can like infiltrate and come in and like ruin a whole hive. It's good to either treat for it or even just putting, they call it like a British, like a, what's it called? It's like a piece of like paper that has a bunch of squares, and depending on how many per square is like when you need to start treating for the beetles.
Okay.
And you pretty much change it out like every few months, I think.
Mhm.
So
So is it possible we might see some beetles or some other?
it's a possibility. I mean, they could come in whenever.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, there's a spider.
A little bee. All right. So we need the tool.
And actually, these aren't aggressive. This is not aggressive until we start getting actually into it.
Another thing is, you know, I'm sure people wonder why, you know, bees go for the face, and what is it, because bears get into honey and certain animals get into honey,
Yeah,
so
they
it's just
tend
a,
to go for the face. This one's actually, they haven't touched this one yet.
what do you mean haven't touched it?
This one's not full.
Not full?
This one either.
This one's not either?
No.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, they just haven't,
So they really don't even need a new home yet?
well, I was going to give a new home to the other one.
Oh, okay.
This one was my newer hive last year, so I don't expect to see them with honey.
They aren't being super aggressive right now.
No.
There's a little bit.
Yeah. Let me go grab my other stuff. Starting to sprinkle. Some more things back. You see the stuff in between?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it, they pretty much glue everything together And I think it's for like a sense of security, so they know. Funny story, me and Hunter were on our way to church one Sunday, and we had a storm the night before, and the hive had, one of my hives, no, actually that one, had fallen over, and I was in my, Sunday dress, and me and Hunter put it back up really quickly because it's all glued together pretty much, and they stung me in the face and I got so swollen. I wonder if you can add a clip of that. That would be funny.
Yeah.
But it got me in the face because we just stuck it back up, and then I put the top back on, and it stung me in the face. Went all day fine. Well, that night it had started getting swollen, and it got me like right underneath my eye. And that night I woke up to get ready for work, I guess that next morning, and I was so swollen. But so
is that honey there?
Yep. So these are open, and then this is capped. This is all capped. This is honestly not a bad, like they're doing pretty good for this being a newer hive. And I'm gonna have to replace this frame, I think.
So do you think we should be leaving these too?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take any from here because this is the only super that they've actually gotten into, which is honestly surprising. I thought they were gonna have a little bit more, but it does take time, and I'm gonna have to replace this when I redo it.
That's cool, they're working on it.
Okay.
So how many different kinds of bees are there? There's the worker
bees, drone bees, and queen bees. That's the ones I know of. My favorite part of getting into a hive is when you get into one with the queen at the bottom in your body hive. It's fine. It'll still sit.
Okay.
I'll just let them do their thing, and then if I need it, I will.
Okay. So
I'm gonna put this back together. Just wanted to check on them, see where they were at on it.
So what are the other two bottom ones?
So there's only one on the bottom. So
okay.
The bottom one is where all of the queen is laying her eggs, and also they'll have a lot of honey. That's where all their stores are for either the winter, and usually all of the eggs will usually be at the very center. It's almost like an egg. So imagine this center part is where all the eggs are, and they'll pretty much use the outer edges for honey, so it's warmth. So during winter time they can become, don't get cold, they don't die from the winter, stuff like that.
Yeah.
These are actually very, very smart. Very, very.
How long do you think? Next year?
Probably next year, maybe. I just gave this hive a lot of boxes just so they had more room.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, when I found this hive, they were flourishing very, very well. I think they're just a little bit slower.
Okay.
Probably need to give them more sugar water or just something to help them go along. And this one, I don't know why, but has shifted. So.
Yeah, if you look back here, there's a gap.
Yeah, I know. I need to fix it. I don't know what shifted it.
So this is only the top layer that would have honey, right? So you gotta take this off?
Yeah, if it'll come off freely.
Nope.
Just take that one, and then pry it open if you can.
How? Like up here?
Yep. And do that on the other side as well. Not as bad as I thought.
Okay, there it goes. There's a bunch in here.
Yeah. And technically, I put two big boxes on top of each other. You can separate them as much as you can. I'm very surprised how calm they are.
Here, Leah, you want to do it? So I can get a better video of you doing it. Dang, so is some of that old bees that have died? Did they?
Yeah, bees actually only live for a few weeks. Queen bees can last up to, I think,
Years?
yeah, years. So a bee's life is fully only dedicated to making honey and protecting their queen.
So there might be one dying at this moment.
Yep. My favorite thing is finding a spot where the bees are actually being born. I have seen it where it's literally being coming out of its little spot and being born. They're very, very white. They literally look like you know how you're in the shower for a very long time, you get all pruny? It looks like a pruny bee. That's what it looks like.
Surprised none of them really trying to sting right now.
No. Last year, when me and my mom would come out here, they would be like trying to get your face and all that.
And there's some people out there that are brave enough to just
They'll
go out there in their clothes and just
If
get
I
into them.
wasn't allergic, like I've been stung before on my, body, like my arms and
It's
my
probably
legs.
probably affects you differently in certain spots, like your face is
Yeah.
probably a lot worse than maybe like your arm.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm,
I don't know why these are doing
it's
that.
nails.
Yeah, the nails are so, which these are old frames that I got from somebody. So,
Just gotta break it more.
yeah.
Put it down more. Coming. Oh,
Oh my goodness. These nails.
so do you know I need to just stick my fingers in there and lift up on it, or?
I don't know.
Dang, they got that full too, it looks.
Yeah.
Is that rain in the woods? I think it is. We need to put this back on probably.
Is there a...
All right, well, I guess we'll resume here in a little bit. And again, this might stop here shortly too. We might be able to come back out.
I'm trying to get them to move back some. So I think that's why the boxes are on this side.
Just leave it.